So let's see how this goes. Wait, let's try that again. Okay, heads, so that means I'm using one dice. For those who don't know, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do I do different types of reading. Right now I'm going to do somewhat more hydromancy, but I'm just wondering we'll see what the dice say. So I got one dice on me. So when I flip the coin, it's just, if it's heads, it's one die, tails, two dice, because if it's two dice, you're never going to get Aries. So, what, three? Three, okay. Gemini. It is. All right. Um, let's break it down to what house it's going to be. So again, let's try this. Tails. Okay, so that means two dice. So that means second house all the way stuff astrologically stuff. So let's see. Let's try that again. Six, five, seven. Gemini, seventh house. Gemini for relationships, contracts, agreements, open enemies. What is that? Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. This will be also applicable to any of the air signs as well. It'll flow naturally for you. It's mainly for Gemini, for your sun or moon or your ascendant in Gemini, and any other placements you have in Gemini, especially if it's a personal planet. Okay, this is also related to astrology, but I'm going to do it through hydromancy. Do parts, we're going to do the first part. We're going to do it first through what I get, and then we'll see what the chart says about this. Okay, let's take a look. I like pouring the water into this bowl because it's I don't know, it just gives me that, it's a permission slip, as Bashar would put it. Let's see what I can do. I'm seeing somewhere warm in a desert, somewhere like, it looks like it's in the southern parts of the US, or it's like kind of yellowish, yellow ochre houses. I'm seeing kind of somewhere in the desert. I don't know what this is. There's some sort of contract or some sort of agreement you've made, people you know, relationships. Maybe it's something to do with a marriage, something to do with any kind of relationship in general. Also tied to, can be tied to your shadow, things that you need to integrate into your life, the balance you have with relationships. It's tied to all this. Um, it feels like it's in Italy as well. I'm getting like those terracotta sort of, like, what am I looking for? The yellow stuff, the egg with the wall in it, like something with C. Okay, but that I'm hearing loopholes. There's some sort of loopholes you probably get into, something to do with going around it. Like Gemini kind of touch on everything. See what happens here. Blue skies. Somewhere where there's blue skies, I'm hearing blue. There's something about, what is this one? Like conversation that feels kind of incomplete. And there's some sort of like singing, something to do with singing. I don't know what it is. Maybe a singing contract. I don't know what it is. Some sort of with voice as well. Could be that. I'm seeing a microphone. I'm also seeing like some sort of pedestal. I don't know what it is about shining, perhaps standing out. Something about something flat, like a sort of. I'm seeing a bowl, like a flat bowl, like a not a deep bowl. I'm seeing something that will feel like it's support. There's something about support, holding up. I'm hearing holding up, support. So I'm seeing some sort of shadow figure that has like a big forehead, some kind of maybe it's an animal of some sort, and it's some sort of message you're probably supposed to get or something like that. So it has something to do with noses, seeing a lot of noses, this creature, or something to do with orifice. It's kind of seeing a lot of desert again. There's something special about this desert thing because it's yellow sand, right? When I'm seeing desert mountains, um, probably the Sahara Desert. Oh, definitely hearing the word challenges, escape, luminescence, tricorder. Something to do with Star Trek. Pan, there's something about pan. I don't know if you could take that. Pan could be anything. Multi things, pan, like a pan itself. Something about cooking. Cherish, cherishing. And something about a dove or some kind of bird, but it has a necklace on it or like a sort of a marking on it. I don't know if it's a dove or a pigeon, some kind of with wings, a creature with wings. Seeing an image of a hammer, like Thor's hammer. I don't know if there's some sort of like thing you have to feel like you have to do this. I'm seeing this image. And I'm seeing a lady with a shirt, long, sort of, not long, kind of like below the shoulders length, kind of a little demure, dark hair, kind of looking to the side. I don't know what that is. Something about misalignment, or maybe a necklace or pearl. I'm seeing a bunch of circular things going like this one. Something about a question mark or something like a hook. I don't know what it is. It's something you want to hook into, grab onto, something like that. Again, because it's related to contracts. I feel like there's something about contracts again. Contagious, something about contagious contracts, continual or something like that. Something like it's related to contract or something about. I don't know if some of you are going through this whole or going through something, continuing a contract, continuing agreement with something. It could be figurative, it could be literal. Again, hearing here were challenges, something for change, challenges or change, putting, it's very Gemini. It's like you don't know where you're going, sort of thing. Sometimes it's okay. It just, I'm hearing like, I feel like I'm going like this, wavering. Yep, there's wavering, but there's sort of decisiveness that's taking place for some reason. Something about chopping, cutting cords. ending things. I'm hearing a train, like a long train. It feels like a modern type of train, like somewhere in Japan, or sort of like a bullet train, like a modern looking train. Gray, blue, dark windows, very kind of chromish blue. Um, yeah, I'm seeing a train station going like it's almost like there's a long distance. I don't know if you're taking the long distance or short trips. It's tied to Gemini as well, anyways. Um, but it feels like you're not on the train. You want to be on the train. You're seeing this image of a person going like letting the train pass by, letting the train pass by. I don't know if there's a fear of that whole FOMO thing, fear of missing out. I don't know what it is, letting it pass you because there's some sort of pickiness, there's some sort of like hearing going like like I don't want this, I want this, I want this, I don't want this, I don't want. So it's almost like your pickiness is getting you to a specific direction, but it probably feels like it's maybe multiple directions against the Gemini thing, but at the same time, something about housing, something about feeling secure about housing. That just makes more, that totally makes sense because Gemini can be close to the to the Cancer energy as well. Or it could also be kind of close to the Taurus energy, archetypal energy of like security, boundaries, and all that stuff. I'm hearing roofs as well. I'm seeing roofs. So something about a fan. There's something about something you're fanning away, probably like a fan or having a fan base. Doors opening, closing. I'm hearing doors, but it feels like it's right now kind of closed for you. Like maybe you're there to open it, you're there to close it, you're there to you decide what it is. Chiffon? Mm. I'm hearing some sort of music box. I'm seeing so it's like again that sort of music box thing, but I feel like it's tied to like Pandora's box. I'm getting the image from the episode from Charm where it was like Pandora's box and there's like there's hope in the bottom of the box, right? So but it feels like the box has already been opened, so like a can of worms. I don't know if it has something to do with these contractual things, open enemies, sort of things that you have, or that you're probably dealing with, or had to deal with, or may deal with. I'm not sure. It could be either. It could be remember. So this could be either in any given specific time frame, or in this linear timeline. Um, the word challenges keep coming up. There's something about this challenge. I'm hearing the word Orville, like Orville. I don't know what that is. Orville, like popcorn? Hmm. Something about a destination that you probably hmm. Destination. I just hear destination. Again, there's a door out there. There's one specific door. It's like kind of darkish maroon red. You have to go through it, but you have to go through a hallway. I'm hearing long distance or something about maybe going one direction to the other and going here to here, but you have to walk it. I'm hearing walk to walk instead of talk to talk. We can talk to, I'm hearing. Maybe talk on the way as well. I'm hearing talk on the way as well as you walk. Yeah, there's something about the feeling in the legs, especially like above the ankles. Something about a sort of a drive to kind of move, but it feels kind of like there's a tingly sort of feel to that. Like you want to move, but you're just not really moving, but you are moving. Does that make sense? Closed doors, bear paw. There's something about bear's paws. I don't know what that is. Hmm. The clawing things. I just saw something that go whoosh. So there's something about something fast moving, and it just rushed. So it feels like it's rushed. It's in that kind of direction. But it feels like it's whoosh, like it's gone. Once it's calm, it's gone. It's almost like it's just it goes as quickly as it came, if that makes sense. Chauffeur? I mean chauffeur, chiffon, there's something about the two. Inclinations, multiple inclinations. Follow your dreams. Is that Chechnya? That's in Russia. Okay, I don't know what that is. That's not desert, but okay. Long road ahead, but shorter than you think. Something about a bird, like it's facing, it's not the same. I'm seeing this sort of position of the bird going like, it's very sort of focused. It looks like a duck, but it's like its beak is pointing toward a specific direction. It has that sort of humanoid sort of behavior. It goes like squinting its eyes and going like, pointing towards it. It's whatever it's headed for. Arms being kind of like this, reaching. So there must be some sort of thing between this, something related to reaching or something like this, wanting to come together with this contract or sort of agreement you get into, agreement, contract, something you say yes to or no to. Mm. Something about dancing. I'm seeing this image of dancer. Feels like one of those 70s, 80s sort of dancers. Like I'm getting when you run for your money. Like, like back in the 80s when they had those like aerobic sort of outfit, kind of, but this one's more like ballerina like sort of, I don't know what it is, contemporary dancing? I don't know what that is. It's sitting, I'm seeing a chair. I don't know if you could take that. But the chair has only like, it's funny because the chair has one leg in front and two legs at the back. So it feels like, is it kind of unstable? I don't know. Or sort of like something that needs to be open. It could be like a key opening a door or light to be turned on, but you have to decide. I'm hearing you have to decide. Cancel anything else? I don't know if there's or some sort of cancel. I'm hearing cancel or a chancellor, something about chance. It could be chance. Take your chance, poke at it, go for it, something like that. I'm hearing poke. I'm seeing just flatfish. I don't know what that is. Something about flatfish. That could be something from other people around me. I don't know what it is. I'm very receptive right now. Think of footprints, leaving a mark, maybe. I don't know if you're thinking about leaving a mark. There's something about a foot, like the bottom, the sole of a shoe. You know, a tube of toothpaste or something like that. I don't know what that is. Oh, like a beach chair. I'm seeing a beach chair. Something about going to the beach, maybe somewhere warm. Maybe you like it somewhere warm. That is very typical Gemini. It likes to see all the air, I think it likes warmth or prefers warmth. Rather. And I'm seeing some sort of, I don't know what this is. It's like kind of like a chopping table, kind of like it has four legs. It's very rectangular, or like sort of like those things where pigs eat, or maybe like sort of a long row, of like a sort of like you put soil in it or something like I don't know if you're growing things, crops or something like that. It's long. It's like a sort of a log thing. I forgot what it's called. Um, but it feels like there's something there. There's something storage units, something like that. I'm hearing storage units. So something like you're planting. Great. Maybe you're planting a seed. You've already planted a seed. You're waiting it for it to grow. Um, I'm getting this thing here. There's something about maybe putting too much. I don't know if that's something to do with maybe it's just me or something like that. I don't know. You're itching to do something. I'm getting itching. So it feels like, yeah, I don't know if it's just me or something that you're itching for something. I don't know. Maybe that's what the claw was earlier. So let's see like bear claws like this, the dessert, the pastry or dessert or whatever. Okay, well, I got something in my eye. Could be something just in my eye, or could be a message that something about maybe you're scratching too much, or like there's too much fiddling, too much too much tampering, or too much going like I want to touch this, I want to do this, I want to like letting go of desire, I suppose, is tied to this one. Something about fawning, which I'm familiar with. Fawning, there's something about fawning. Trust, trust that you can fawn no longer. So funny way of saying. Okay, so now I'm seeing a door, but it has no door in it. Like it's like a thing, but it has like soft curtains on it. It's probably like something that you just go through, reach your hand. I'm seeing a hand going like this, reaching through it. It's almost like it's not necessarily a wall or something in there or a curtain. It's almost like maybe it's liquid or some sort of like ethereal material, whatever what it is. So you put your hand into it, something like that. You can take that and however you interpret it. Something about hair, long hair, cutting it short, cutting it short, maybe cutting the hair short or cutting it short, things that get cut off right away. So I don't know if this is avocado or something like a bowl with the seed on top or it's like a round thing, but I'm seeing this sort of thing that has a bowl in it. I don't know what that is. Okay, telling me to let you figure it out. Okay, I think that's about it. How long was that? Oh, 24. Okay. Um, I hope that helps. I could keep going because I'm very receptive today right now because I've been fasting, so but thank you. Um, I know that I said I would do the astrology behind this, but I'll try. I can't promise anything, but it could be part one, part two. I don't know what it is, but for now, that's what it is. Stay tuned for any other readings if and when I do another reading, but I think this is it for so Gemini. Good luck. See you guys later. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.